Hello students, how are you? I wish all of you will be healthy and safe. So student, in this tutorial we are going to discuss the given 4 problems. Okay, so one by one we will discuss all these problems. So the first problem was program to check triangle possibility if 3 sides are given. So in this program 3 sides will be input and we will check if these 3 sides make a triangle or not. Okay, now let's see the program. So first of all you will take 3 sides, first A, B and C. There are 2 methods to create the program. Okay, first of all we will discuss the first method. Okay, so first of all you will check the sum of 2 sides, sum of A and B is greater than C. If this condition is true, then it will check second condition, the sum of B and C is greater than A. If this condition is also true, then it will go to the next condition. If sum of C and A is greater than B, it means triangle is possible with given sides. So what we have done, we have checked all the conditions. The sum of 2 sides is greater than third one, sum of 2 sides is greater than third one, sum of 2 sides is greater than third one. If all these 3 conditions are true, it means triangle is possible. If any one of condition is failed, it means triangle is not possible. Suppose this condition is true, then it will go to the second condition. If this condition is true, then it will go to this condition. If this condition fails, if any one of the condition fails, it means triangle is not possible. So this else stands for this if. Okay, it means if this condition fails, it means triangle is not possible. If this condition fails, then it will go to the else statement, the triangle is not possible. If first condition fails, it means it goes to the else statement, it means triangle is not possible. Okay, now, so there is another method, this is a shortcut method using AND operator. Okay, what we are doing here, we are checking the condition one by one. If this condition is true and this condition true and this condition, if all the conditions are true, then triangle is possible. So we are checking all these conditions in this way. If A plus B is greater than C and B plus C is greater than A and C plus A is greater than B, here we are checking all the conditions in the single statement. If all the conditions are true, it means triangle is possible. If any one of the condition fails, what is the role of AND operator? AND operator check the trueness of all conditions. If all conditions are true, then it returns true. If all these three conditions are true, then it will print triangle is not. If any one of the condition fails, it will return false. So for false statement, it will go to the else and it will print triangle is not possible. Okay. So I am writing here these 3 dots for the multiple line comments. So if I have written these 3 dots, these are single quotes. These are 3 single quotes. Okay, if you write on these 3 single quotes, it means these are used for multiple line comments. Okay, so let's run this program. Enter the first side like 3 and 5 and 7. Check. 3 plus 5, 8 is greater than 7. Yes. 5 plus 7, 12 greater than 3. Yes. And 3 plus 7, 10 is greater than 5. It means triangle is possible. Okay. Now run this code using this code. Okay. So what you have to do, first of all, the multiple line is comment. Now this code will not be executed. Okay. Now remove this. Again. Enter the first side 5, 6, 8. Yes, triangle is possible. So there are two methods to create the program from this problem. Okay. Okay, students, let's move to the next problem. Okay. The next problem is program to check triangle is right angled or not if the 3 sides are given. What you have to do? First of all, in this problem, first of all you will take 3 sides. Okay. Now first of all you check one by one. So using in this problem you will use Pythagoras theorem. The square of hypotenuse is equals to the sum of square of other two sides. So because you don't know the what is hypotenuse, so one by one we will assume A is hypotenuse, B is hypotenuse, and C is hypotenuse. One by one you will check. Okay. So now first of all you are assuming that A is your hypotenuse. So you will check A square is equals to B square plus C square. If this condition is true, so it will print given sides make a right angle triangle. If this condition fails, then it will go to LF statement. Here I am assuming that B is the hypotenuse. If the B square is equals to A square plus C square, it will print sides make a right angle triangle. If this condition is also failed, now I am assuming C is the hypotenuse. Okay, so in right angle triangle, one of the side will be the hypotenuse. So C square is equals to A square plus B square. Okay, it will print sides make a right angle triangle. If any of the condition, or if all the conditions are failed, it means it is not a right angled triangle. So no, given sides do not make a right angled triangle. Okay, so let's run this program. First of all, remove the comment and make this code as a comment. Okay, we use 3 single quotes to make multiple line comments. So save this program and run this program. Enter the first side, 3, 4, 5. So here 5 is the hypotenuse. So 3 square 9, 4 square 16, 16 plus 9 25, or 5 square 25. It means it is a right angle triangle. Okay, now we have the shortcut method also. So here we will check using OR condition. Okay, A square is equals to B square plus C square. If this condition is true, then it will print right angle triangle. Or it will check the another condition. If this condition is true, it will print right angle triangle. If this condition is true, it will print right angle. So in all these 3 conditions, one may be true, then it will print right angle triangle. If any one of the condition, if all the conditions are failed, then it will print no given side do not make a right angle triangle. So here we are using the OR operator. What is the role of OR operator? The OR operator checks the truthiness of any one of the condition. If any one of the condition is true, then it will execute the code. If all the conditions are failed, then it will return false. So it will go to else. So this is the solution of this problem. Okay. So let's run this program using the shortcut method. First of all, make it comment. You can use either one of the method. Okay. No need to write down the both method. You can write any one of them. Okay. For example, 6, 7, and 8. No, given sides do not make a right angle triangle. You can check it also. Okay. Let's move to the next problem. In the next problem, it's very simple. Write a program to find the type of a triangle if 3 sides are given. So in this problem, you will take 3 sides and you will decide which type of triangle is. Okay. It is equilateral triangle, it is isosceles triangle, or it is scalene triangle. Okay. So for this problem, first of all, you will take 3 sides. Okay, A, B, and C. What you will do? First of all, you check the triangle possibility. In the previous problem, I have told you how can we check the triangle is possible or not. If the sum of 2 sides is greater than third one, the triangle is possible. So first of all, it will check the sum of 2 sides is greater than third one. Sum of 2 sides is greater than third one. Sum of 2 sides is greater than third one. If all the conditions are true, then it will go to the next condition. Okay. So now, what is the condition for equilateral triangle? If A is greater than B and A is greater than C, it means all conditions are true. A is equals to B and A is equals to C. So suppose A, B, C, 3 sides are 5, then A equals to B, yes, and A equals to C, yes. Okay, all 3 sides are 5, so it will print equilateral triangle. Okay, LF If any one of the condition fail, then it will go to elif statement. In elif statement, first it will check a is equals to b, or a equals to c, or b equals to c. If here you are checking all the sides are equal, but here you are checking any two sides are equal. If any two sides are equal, then it will print isosceles triangle. Okay, if this condition is also full, it will go to the else statement. All sides are not equal, any two sides are not equal, it means all sides are different. If all sides are different, then it will print a scalene triangle. If this condition fail, it means the triangle is not possible with the given sides. Okay, so this is the solution of this problem. Okay, let's move to the next problem. In the next problem, write a program to find the nature of the roots of a quadratic equation. So in 10th class you have studied about it. First of all, you find out the discriminant. What is the formula to find out the discriminant? B square minus 4ac. So first of all, you will calculate the discriminant b square minus 4ac. Then after that, you will check the value of discriminant is equals to 0. It means the roots are equal and real. Okay, if discriminant is greater than 1, it means roots are real and unequal. If roots are less than 0, it means roots are imaginary. Okay, so we will apply these conditions. So here you will take the values of three coefficients a, b and c, and you will calculate the value of discriminant b square minus 4ac. Okay, here I am printing the value of discriminant. Okay, using it you will check. Okay, so all these are the condition. If discriminant is equals to 0, okay, if discriminant is equals to 0, it means roots are real and equal. If this condition fails, then it will go to the next statement, that is elif. If discriminant is greater than 0, so it means roots are real and not equal. If all these two conditions are failed, then it will go to the else statement. If discriminant is not equals to 0, discriminant is not greater than 0, it means it is less than 0, then it will go to the else, then roots are imaginary. So it's a simple problem. So students, enough for this session. In the next session we will discuss more problems related to decision making. Thank you students, have a nice day, be healthy, be safe.